Welcome to Mr. Mafo Sports. Once again, you didn't come from major football stories on tactical breakdown and analysis. And also with TV. And make sure you like, subscribe. Now you have to push notification. Click it so clients every drop a content to be the first person to view. And the match is because that's between Argentina and Cabo Verde and Ghana and Colombia. But you better say if Argentina Cabo Verde, ni be about Ghana Colombia game so now you be think detailed now fe what I see team Argentina and ne be born afi blasters into team on ne be born na ye hu de kwa see me say make sure so be like it now subscribe to the channel when you to post notification really important sometimes you better answer and the only thing that will motivate us to bring you more content they say subscribe to the channel when you to post notification very important very important very and extremely important subscribe it Argentina game last week now Sam went to have some conversation and it was like Cabo Verde will knock Argentina out internet yeah she said that Sam the diet so and commission ebebema yeah she by 12 a.m. now for Argentina from home level where that's on the call the round of 16 and I say or more intimate the round of 16 Cabo Verde be pulling any absence but and then I've got my manager your friend is say Pedro Bobista of Cabo Verde or say he really respects Lionel Sebastian Scaloni and also Lionel Andres Messi, but they are in to win. They are in to win, and they are not going to change their style. It is a way as an Argentina coach, and then you know, say they are going to sit deep in a low block shape. They are going to frustrate Argentina. You see, Bona Cabo Verde Boninano a kind of frustrating football because one keeper or a good in shot stopping in the shape of Vozinha or that posting him. So it means say they are going to frustrate you. They will be more compact. Chance now be crazy. The keeper is going to save it. And the Barcelona, frustrate you now. Feel game more imposition game on you. That to sit deep now. Feel hit you on a counter break. One thing about Cabo Verde, they say they don't get a lot of chances, but the few ones no money and they make sure some converted. So they are very clinical up front. So we are Argentina tonight, and we are going to meet this Cabo Verde team. You should be very careful with the team because we make pull upset in the group stages. Let's not forget that this was a Cabo Verde team. They came into the World Cup and people wrote them off. We thought say it will reach to a time where at the end of the day even Cabo Verde can't even compete for the third spot and I said the best third place but they were in a group with Spain, Colombia, Spain, Uruguay, and also Saudi Arabia. Cabo Verde managed to qualify over Uruguay. This is shocking. But Cabo Verde with 3 points. One thing is that Cabo Verde remains unbeaten. They've not won, they've not lost. But a trade draws it only Cabo Verde Koba. Who is a frustrated too because when you draw and then they call penalties. Maybe they've been practicing penalties behind the scenes. The Argentine national team. So if you're Argentina, you should be very careful with the kind of team owning a and then you should do your things very well. So that be at the end of the day, expectations are a lot of people is having for Argentina, a bet to assume. Now, one thing is that if we are reaching the round of 16 without the Argentine national team being the round of 16, it's going to be some way. We all know it's a better some way. There should be a competition, kakra. At least round of 16, there is a Messi, there is a Ronaldo, there is Kylian Mbappe, there is Lamine Yamal, there is Michael Olise, and there are other players on more than round of 16 now. It's going to make a lot of sense. Although I fully respect the Cabo Verde team, the achievement of having in their first or their debut World Cup, but the thing is, the Argentine national team needs to qualify tonight. So that be the competition, integrity, any FA competition, but with Argentina, how do you break the low block of the Cabo Verde team? And then come on, in there. How are you going to break the low block of the Cabo Verde national team because they defend very high? So they defend very low in a low block. One thing is, team low block be no. You will need player one or a very good in tight spaces. Argentina will be a nice. Yes, they're having some. A player in the shape of Leo Messi. You know, the in tight spaces, Leo Messi, one guy, you maneuver the waist into the penalty box. And when you are playing against the team or boy in a low block shape, you understand say the tight spaces will be very important, because at the end of the day, ubetimi maneuver your ways, into the box. Possibly utimi rema ubetimi ashe. And now I say because of your silky nature now the be rema. And I say that silky player the nature now the be into the box, a bet for say that's the opponent, so be making mistake by either causing a penalty. And I say obey too careful, or give you out too much respect, not to the ball up to net. So they would need the presence of Leo Messi in tight spaces. So maybe it's my bomb. And when you're playing a low block shaper, obey a creator in deep areas. I'll be drop it deep, I'll be receiving balls. No creating ball from nowhere, because teams are defending in low block and are very difficult to create against them. But it will take one possible pass, so the best say on defensive shape na ekutomo, which are importance of Leo Messi as Abenwa. A player like Leo Messi, no need vision now. He needs Leo Messi. Argentina will need Leo Messi tonight. Say Leo Messi a bad line breaking passes into the final third for whether Julian Alvarez next started, and as Lautaro Martinez, and as Giuliano Simeone more Amubeba into the box, Now after so a big goes Etimia Bama Argentina, and Argentina will need total control. Yes, they will need total control. Into Alexis McAllister, any apprentice offensive Rodrigo Di Paul, any player your friend is there. Enzo Fernandez, they will need to control the game. They will need to have the midfield dominance. Now at the end of the day, no matter me a penny or more in their own halves, no matter me a create a lot of chances against this Cabo Verde national team. But Argentina should be very careful as they are attacking, because Cabo Verde for them a better tell more. Say Argentina yet least mistake. If Cabo Verde to me the first goal of the game, I'm bet Argentina for them. Maybe Argentina bet to equalize it. I proceed to the next stage of the competition. But Cabo Verde for their first. It means that they are going to disturb them a lot. On behalf or more be feeling comfortable as city deep. I frustrated Argentina for no. So we am too much frustrated that least chances now being ube mini boss need too much. Now if we are balloon ball, no. I think that it happened against Ghana when Hurricane and others were too frustrated to understand. Say Hurricane any the only chance I never to master game, or mean body too much and ball the fair game. So Argentina should prevent any possible goal Cabo Verde for no especially at the earlier stages. Now Argentina and making sure say they will put Cabo Verde in their place in 10 times. Now etime abwa omo. Now back to Ghana, Colombia. Blasters of Ghana meet Colombia national team. I think that they've been very impressive in the World Cup, and the rated team back Colombia, a group of Uzbekistan, Portugal, and also DRC. That was DR Congo. That was Congo, yes, DR Congo. Colombia at top group, Portugal NED second. Who expected? Say, team a target almost favorite of the competition. Portugal ever group with Colombia. No about Betoso second. I'm a Colombia top group, Now. Black Stars committee the pragmatic side of Rafael Lorenzo. Rafael Lorenzo team now are building. Colombia any static idea and a static idea in games or mobile. They adapt to the opponent it's against Portugal. With the weakness of Portugal. So when you press the Portuguese national team very high, it means that you're going to get them, you're going to get on their nerves. Into more yes, sir. Frustrated Portugal for no. And my first half, second half of the game, they started just in every department of the game, Colombia dominated this Portuguese national team. Ghana is going to meet this type of team. How do Ghana do to stop this team? Because they attack very well, they defend very well, and physically are strong. Now, one thing I was a Black Stars, they say Black Stars should maintain their compass shape at the back. If Black Stars go very deep in defense, it means they should maintain their shape very well. They shouldn't make some errors. If they are supposed to clear the ball, they should clear the balls very, very well and fast. And you can say clear ball, they could see Colombia for so. Because the moment you start making too much errors, you are giving the team more ideas. So you're prone into so Blasters, first thing they say maintain the compassion very well, defend very deep, and minimize errors whilst defending. That's one thing I want to Blasters. The second thing, some individual players or more Colombian national team I was a Blasters. Show me now, Colombia midfield, there might not be names, but there are some key players here. I think I was say Ghana for the issue at Abrante friend say Puerta, controller no. He controls the ball very well. Or city deep control game no. Only detecting the tempo of Ade or say baby a ball no say call. I was say a fastening game no. I was say a slow game very well. And I say I was say way. I was say you hit on a counter break on a transitional mode no. I was say you know he's the one who detected BBR. The Colombian midfield you know. Now fe wababa benya Abrante your friend say Jefferson I won't feel this Jefferson guy no. Do I don't know so only box to box. And the only ball feel no. No why yet a Juma didn't deal feel no as a box to box or be boy in defense. Then they will use James Rodriguez as a classic number 10. Baby be fair about no creating chances from nowhere because of the impact of having a game no and then the skill set Ekuta no as a number 10 as a creator. It is a Ghana ball against this team. You should know that these are players on decided Colombia game very well. So Ghana should match them physically. Yes, I think the one thing I underrated Ghana against England is that we were able to match the English national team midfield physically. And the team match them physically. A bit boy the Blasters of Ghana. And I one thing they say, Shana Blasters aren't too gentle on the pitch because you know the South Americans who must buy. Say even Grano, what do you carry a crabby or do we see that from Iron and Hono? A bear letting referees no, I'm an Omasha say show card. So the Ghana national team no, they should be aggressive on the referee. And also much chasing referee, you know. I think that I will use this player as an example. Against Barcelona, Koke Resurrection. One thing I will use to see Barcelona for the part, I say, every time Koke was around the referee, every time Koke was putting pressure on the referee. So I think that in this game, the referee decision made me impact the game, you know. So Ghana should be aggressive on the referee. Thomas Tepper, gentle. You should be around the referee. So who pay referees in Bebria? I think that at the end of the day, the Colombians for me to make the card. Let me favor Ghana. One thing is that Ghana should be very keen on their transitions. I was here very fast on our transitions. In this game, you know, and I say on a normal, I can make us a Jordan in both game way because Jordan are you know. Senka Ghana operate on the 4-3-3 approach, attacking shaper. No, but in Carlos Queiroz, a system no. Jordan help prove how important he is. Diama make us say when Ghana equitable now, and as when Ghana is defending now, Jordan and ever committed foul is be Ghana. Said Ghana bet many some set pieces be. So I think say in this game Jordan is very important with the way we see the ball no, or better top form no, or better committed some fouls, some of the Blasters of Ghana no, or very important, or better frustrating opponents to come at the end of the day no, or more defenders say to many a card. Now your transition say press here no, etimi akoso. And I feel the Blasters of Ghana, one thing they made one come on they say, they should be very clinical front. This tournament you know, one thing they say Blasters of Ghana attack is disappointing me pa. Maybe Yanka say Fata wisha akumu osoro kakra, and I say Abrante a friend say come on in man amu osoro. But obi to say Iñaki Williams from Athletic Bilbao there. I wasn't Cabo bank out to be stamping authority in the team. And twice I mean to mean a good tournament still. Jordan are you the tournament I pay. And the game with Ghana should be very clinical. Because system now but we don't create a lot. A few chances in Ibinya and the few ones you know I will see it to share. And Nick say chance you know you do post the most decision making no any very important. We can't go into the post. Me do one of my boy say a bunch now feel no be ko pass. Boy say or pass now feel offense or force boy. We should know when to pass and when to score. Very important. So decision making every key in this game. You know? And the people say what is my prediction? Double chance Colombia, penny performance and when you know. I think say a very miracle to see Ghana in the round of 16. Yes, Memaka say Ghana team with me do quarter finals crown no free a huge miracle is a history of football mo. Considering the fact say World Cup, this was the setter na obia air passion someone ko ehwe ma Ghana to do quarter finals. I think say a very huge history. So Ghana Colombia no. Yes, I'm expecting Colombia double chance. Say a draw there, it means that Ghana will have to try and get the balls into the net, drawing penalties. You know Ghana history in major tournaments when it comes to penalties. So Colombia, double chance in Colombia to qualify. I'm out.